Hey guys, I'm Steph.
And I'm Richard.
Sleepy cat.
Question from X-Love Shelly. Can you two give your thoughts on how Korea is like right now in light of the Seoul Ferry incident? I know the entertainment industry is at a halt in respect to deceased and the still missing. I'm curious to know. I hope they find the remaining. Hashtag pray for Korea. I think the difference between us and most people watching is that we're in Korea. And that doesn't make us special, but it does give us insight into what's going on here. Now, Danwon High School is in Ansan. You know where Ansan is?
It's not very far from us, I don't think.
Ansan is like 30 minutes from here. In fact, it's so close, I can almost feel it.
Really?
Yeah, because Ansan isn't any bigger than Suwon. In fact, Ansan's a little bit smaller, but Ansan doesn't have that many high schools. There's a high school in Ansan named Danwon High School. If you've been following the ferry accident, Danwon High School now, okay, is all No, it is. Because in high school in Korea, there's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. After grade 3, you graduate, you go on to university. Most students do. Now in Danwon High School, they're missing an entire second grade level of students. Like, that whole community has lost everyone. There was nothing but funerals going on in Ansan last Sunday. Like, there was more than 30. And people who've lost their child are not only holding a funeral for their own child, but they're going to somebody else's funeral on the same day. The streets are packed with nothing but black cars because it's just funerals in Ansan right now. And they haven't even found all the bodies. So what's happening is people who've lost their child, okay, and all the children were about 17 years old. Some of them, the body has not even been found yet. And so they're going to a funeral for somebody else's child and they can't even hold a proper funeral for their own kid because they haven't even found the body.
It's a really sad situation.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on here. I mean, that's not what's going on everywhere in the country. I mean, the country is definitely reeling from this. It's not easy. But in Ansan, that's what's really going on. I mean, that's the hard part. The rest of it is being watched on television around the country. And you go into restaurants here and they're still playing it. But what you're seeing in the images on television is not the funerals. I mean, maybe they're playing it now in the last day or two. What you see is images of water and shaky cameras and the ship going down and the rescue efforts. Even the images of the funerals don't necessarily convey the true feeling that the families are going through right now that have actually lost a child.
I don't think that you can actually portray the true feelings of families who have lost children.
Imagine you're in high school and you lose your younger sister while you're in high school. I mean, you can't imagine that. I have one brother. When I was in high school, I wasn't paying attention to any of that sort of thing. And if I had lost my brother because he went on a field trip?
It's devastating. It's devastating the whole country. It really is. Particularly Ansan, particularly the people in that local community. They're hurting. They're really, really hurting. Across Korea, people are hurting because people take these field trips. It's a regular occurrence.
Well, not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but that's what I was going to say. They took these, it was a regular thing, it happened. Any student I talked to in college, they would always talk fondly about their high school trips and going to Jeju and doing these things, and now that's being canceled. Nobody wants to do it anymore. All the high school field trips are being canceled because people don't want to go. They're afraid of going.
Well, can you blame them?
You can't blame them.
You can't blame them.
But in turn, it's actually also hurting the economy because all the businesses that set up the trips, all of the businesses that relied on these field trips, it's much bigger than even just Ansan, although that... I can't even talk about it.
Right. It's screwed up. Probably the most enraging part at this point was a few days ago, video emerged of the captain being rescued, and that guy was in his underpants. What do you say to that?
This is a horrible tragedy. This is probably one of the biggest tragedies, if not the biggest tragedy that Korea has faced since the Korean War. But it's important to consider, for me at least, that this is only one big problem that's occurring in the world today, and that there are many problems and that there are many people hurting all around the world because of terrible tragedy and human error and other really just terrible, terrible things. You know, for example, this week there was also a big thing that went on, I believe it was Kenya, where 300 girls were abducted, taken across the border. Some of them died, some of them are in forced marriages, and other people don't know what's going on. You know, the state of our world is a sad place.
So yeah, and thinking about how we were going to make this video, I feel that we both agree that there's no way we can just make a video, talk about it, cut the camera and upload it, and that's it. We want to be able to support in some way. After really taking into consideration what's going on in Ansan, I couldn't for the life of me just stand by and not try to help some of the victims because they need help right now.
Maki's agreeing with you.
So this is what we decided to do. We want to set up a scholarship fund for siblings of victims of the ferry accident here in South Korea. We want to collect money and then donate it to someone, a brother or sister of someone who died, who is in high school, who will be getting ready to go to college and who needs the financial assistance. We're going to do this in two ways. We sell merchandise. We sell this shirt, the Drama Talk shirt. We also sell this shirt right here, the yellow umbrella shirt that says Hallyu back on it. And we also sell these I Love Korean Drama eco bags. We're going to donate 100% of the profits from the next 60 days of these 3 items. If you like any of these items, you want to buy them and you want to support the accident, 100% of the profits will go straight to, well, we haven't decided exactly who yet, but one or more of the siblings that lost family members. If you don't want to buy the merchandise, but you want to support this effort, we're also setting up an Indiegogo campaign to help raise money. 100% of that money will also go into the same pot as this money, and we'll figure out who's getting it later, but we feel like it's the right thing to do.
I feel that anytime you have a position where you can talk about something and people listen to you, then you should use it to give back and to help people. And so for me, for us, this is one small way that we can do this. You know, this is not so that we can make money or sell merchandise or anything of that sort. This is just so that in a small way, we too can give back and you guys can help give back as well.
Maki's meowing over there. You know what it is? She sees a fly buzzing around and she wants to
eat it.
Pounce it.
I think I saw her eat one yesterday.
So anyways, those are our thoughts. Links to all the information that were provided in the video will also be in the description. Please consider supporting this cause for a scholarship fund. We believe in it. If there's any way that we can make the life of someone who has been struck by this tragedy even just a little bit better, we want to try and do that. Even if we raised $500, that's better than giving nothing. That's how we feel. It's
not like I'm a rich drama person that can give 100 million won to support like many other Korean celebrities have done recently, but even in our small part, we want to give back and thought you guys might want to as well. So thanks so much for watching. As it's been going around, you know, pray for Korea right now. Pray for the people in Ansan. If you don't pray, keep them in your positive thoughts and well wishes. Also pray for the state of the world or think positive thoughts about the state of the world and the other people who are suffering around the world because tragedy lies everywhere and we never know how long we have. So that's it for today's Like It.
Yeah, if you believe in this cause, at the very least, go ahead and share this video.
And subscribe, you guys.
Right, Maki?
She's just in bliss right now. She's like, oh, Daddy's holding me. I'm so happy. I'm getting the rubs and the pets. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and she's licking Mommy's chin.
That's it for today's Life in Korea.
Experience it! Say goodbye, Maki.
Maki says, like and subscribe. Because Mom couldn't say it well.
Ah, don't bite Daddy.